Hey guys, welcome back to the week 2 pick'ems of the NFL season. There was so much craziness that happened, and so much that I predicted wrong. If you saw my first video, I went seven picks correctly and 8 incorrectly, with the ones I not counting at all. Um, that's a really crazy week 1 fluke, but regardless, we get into it right now with the Los Angeles Chargers versus Kansas City Chiefs. I never got to see either one of these two games Sunday. Sunday was hectic day for me. Couldn't even watch much of my Panthers game that I saw, so I don't know how to pick this one. I'm going to go with the home team with the Chiefs for now, even though I think this could be a really close-fought game. Also, I noticed in my last video that a couple people disliked the video. If you guys dislike my choice on who was going to be the winner of the game, tell me why in the comments of why you think the other team is going to win, and we'll go from there. Like, no need to just like leave a dislike and just not say anything because I don't know your reasoning. But again, we'll go to the Chiefs here. On to the next game with the Browns and the Jets. I heard the Jets played actually really well, even though they kind of got blown out by the Ravens. But the Browns completely outplayed my Panthers, and we 100% deserved to lose that game. But yeah, I'll still go with the Browns this game. Home field advantage, and they ran the ball all over us, and I'm assuming they can probably do the same with the Jets too. I'm not exactly 100% sure how they did against the run, against the Ravens, excuse me. But we'll go with the Browns here. And another NFC South battle with the Buccaneers and the Saints. I actually saw a video earlier today where they went with the Saints, the home team. I'm going to have to disagree. They did come back against the Falcons, which I didn't get to see any of that game. I don't think I saw highlights of it. But came back against the Falcons, and I'm going to assume that was more of a fluke thing. But again, week 1, you never really know. So you can't really take week 1 into consideration because that's the perfect baseline, and you got to go from there. But until then, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers this round. I guess we'll see what happens for week 3. My Panthers versus the Giants. Before doing this video, I watched the NFL channel do their game preview of this game, and all things considered, I guess I can't say unbiased. I'm going to go with the Panthers still. Saquon did go off. One of his runs was like I'm not exactly sure how long it was, but I think it was like 60 yards. So that's a lot of yards. That looks really good for your yards per carry. And I think week 1 was a serious wake-up call. A lot of missed tackles, bad play from a lot of things, and it was just really weak. We came out really strong in the second half. So this is like the most I could talk about an actual game, because I did watch the Panthers game. Not fully, because again, I was trying to watch it. It kept pausing and skipping, and it was pretty rough, but I would say they'll bounce back here. Even though I can't discredit the Giants. They beat the Titans, which I had the Titans winning that game too. So again, yeah, I can't go with the Giants here. I'm going to go with the Panthers. Okay, Patriots at Steelers. This is another one I picked wrong about the Steelers, because I said there was no way that they're going to beat the Bengals, and look what happened. Even though getting 4 or 5 turnovers and squeaking by a victory in overtime isn't too great to me. That doesn't really say you're a great team. I didn't get to see any of the game. Plus, TJ Watt, his pec's hurt. I'm not 100% sure the official if he torn it or not. And I know Najee Harris also got hurt. So again, I'm gonna have to go 100% on the Patriots here. I did just see that Mac Jones has some back spasms, so whether that will come out to anything, I don't know. But we'll go with the Patriots here. Colts and the Jaguars. The freaking Colts with the tie against the Texans. Questionably the worst team in the NFL. This is a tough one then. I had the Jags win last week too against Washington, and they ended up not winning that. I'm going to go with the Jaguars here. Being home, maybe might give them that slight advantage that they need. Colts, I don't know if it's just a rough week 1 showing. Again, week 1, I'm not even going to count it until I see week 2s and 3s and seeing exactly where all teams are standing, because I just can't. I have to take week 1 with a grain of salt because that's kind of wild to me. But I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. Dolphins, Ravens. Sure, the Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins whooped on the Patriots. I did get to see a couple highlights of that game. Saw a little bit of highlights of the Ravens game of a bunch of passes from Lamar Jackson and their receivers being wide open. I don't think they're going to be that wide open, but I'm still going to go with the Ravens here. Got to see a little bit more of the Dolphins. But I know the Ravens are a solid team. They're always in the playoff contention, especially with Lamar Jackson. So, till then, I'm still going to go with the Ravens. Falcons, who blew the lead against the Rams. The Rams week 1 was definitely probably a wake-up call for them as well. I don't think they're going to come out as sloppy. Thinking back, I don't know if Matt Stafford is hurt. I know there's questions about him, like a video of him lip saying, "I can't throw the ball." I think that's what it was. Not 100% sure, but I'm still gonna go with the Rams here. The Rams are technically the better team. Guess we shall see. Broncos against the Texans. It's 2 surprising games from last week. Texans tying against the Colts and the Broncos losing to the Seahawks. Did not see that one going. Go for Geno Smith. I am from West Virginia. He went to West Virginia University, so big fan of Geno and glad he got the win. But for this one too, like I'm gonna go with the Broncos with Russell Wilson, good receiving core, good running back core. Patrick Surtain, I think, is one of their DBs against the Texans, who are questionably the worst team, even though they tied it with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Broncos here. Cardinals and the Raiders. I almost said Ravens whenever I first started that because I saw a bird and then I saw the R with the Raiders. I honestly, I have no clue what happened in week 1 with both of these teams. I have no clue. I'm not that good at this. I'm still going to go with the home team here with the Vegas Raiders. Their defense is pretty solid, or at least they got some pretty solid pieces there. Plus Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, right? Josh Jacobs plays with the Raiders, right? I'm pretty sure. And Devontae Adams, yeah. I'm gonna go with the Vegas Raiders here pretty confidently. Bears and the Packers. I did get to see the Packers game. I went to my buddy's house because he's a big Packers fan, and that was a rough showing from them. I'm going to kind of assume it's going to be the same thing as last year whenever they got whooped by the Saints week 1 and came back and beat whoever it was in week 2. And the Bears, you can't really say much about their win. I did see the field conditions there against the 49ers, and I don't even know the score of the game, but I do know that the Bears won. So, I mean, props to them. But here, if there's going to be different weather conditions, I'm going to go with the Packers here. I don't think you can have the same stinker as you did in week 1. I don't think it's replicable. So, Packers here. Vikings at the Eagles. So, again, I did get to see the Vikings, and they did look pretty solid on, all sides of the ball. Justin Jefferson is freaking great, and I've got both him and Kirk Cousins on my fantasy team. Against the Eagles, that I think they played the Lions, and I think the Lions actually came back, but I think the Eagles still squeaked it out. The Eagles team is one to watch, but I'm still going to go with the Vikings here, the away team. Rare one, but we'll see what happens. And that is actually the last game. I'm not good at this, man. We'll go with the Vikings. So, again, if you disagree with my pick, let me know in the comments on why you think your team will win or whatever team will win. And, comment back and forth. We'll see what happens Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night. So, thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.